Good morning, students. Today we will study our chapter number 6, changes around us. We will see what small changes that take around us. Okay, just we will see one by one. In this chapter, we are going to see what are the changes around us and how can we classify them. So first change is the reversible change. First change is the reversible change. First, before knowing reversible change, first we will see an example. What example we will see? We will see a very simple example. Take a glass of water and then put it in a freezer. After some time, that glass of water, take a glass of water, put it in a freezer. After some time, you will see that the water have become ice. Now take this ice and again keep it outside of the refrigerator. It will turn into water again. It will turn into water again. So you have seen that water changed into ice and ice again changed into water. That is, the thing has reversed itself. Water from its liquid position changed into solid position and then again changed into liquid position. So the changes which can be reversed are called the reversible changes. Now have you understood? Changes which can be reversed are called the reversible changes. Like water changed into liquid ice and ice again changed into liquid, that is water. So what the changes which can be reversed are called as the reversible changes. Some of the example of the reversible changes are ice cream and melting of an ice cream, melting of an butter can be the example of the reversible changes. Another example is given here. When water is heated, it changes into water vapor, and when we condense the water, it again changes. Again, when we condense this water vapor again changes into the water, as we have seen in the previous chapter. Therefore, we can say change of the state of water is also a reversible change. Example here it is given. So I think it is not clear in this book, so you can just see in your book to you can see in your book to see this diagram. Here in this first beaker, an ice is kept. Ice on heating change into water. Ice on heating change into water, and water on heating change into water vapor. Ice on heating or on melting, it change into water. Ice when melt, it change into water, and when water is evaporated, it change into water vapor. Now same again, when water vapor is when condensed, it changes into the water vapor. What's the meaning of condensation? In the last chapter, we have studied the definition of condensation, the process of conversion of water vapor into water is known as condensation. So this vapor change into water by condensation, and this water when on freezing again change into the ice. So we have seen ice change into water, water change into water vapor again change into water, and water again change into ice. So this can be the example of a reversible change, that how an ice on melting change into water, this water on evaporating change into water vapor. Now this water vapor on evaporating, on condensing change into water, and this condensed water again on freezing change into ice. So this cycle is going in a reversible this continuous cycle is moving on. So this cycle will be called as a reversible change, because a substance water only changes its states but remains the same. This is called as reversible change. Now we will see another type of change, that is irreversible change. For this clearance, you just refer your book once. See, just now we have studied the changes which can be reversed. Suppose if another type of change we are going to see, changes that cannot be reversed. Changes that can be reversed are called reversible changes, and the changes which cannot be reversed are called irreversible changes. Changes that cannot be reversed are called irreversible changes. Irreversible changes are also the permanent changes. Irreversible changes are also the permanent changes. Now we will see how we can say that they are the permanent changes. Suppose germination of a seed. From a seed, once the plant is grown, we cannot again turn that plant into seed. So this will be called as a irreversible change. Second, cutting of a cloth. If we cut a cloth into two different pieces, we cannot make the same cloth out of that pair. We cannot make that same cloth from that two pieces. So that will become under the irreversible changes. Burning of a paper. This is the best example you can see at your home. When we burn a paper, it gets converted into ash, but this ash cannot be again converted into paper. Changing of milk into curd. See, milk can be changed into curd, but curd cannot be again changed into milk. This also can be a given example of a irreversible change. Cooking is in itself a irreversible change, because as we all see that once the mama cooks the sabji out, prepared or cooks the dal sabji out of your raw vegetable, you cannot regain the raw vegetable from your cooked vegetables. So this can be also example of a irreversible change. Here we are going to see some of the irreversible change. Breaking of an eggshell. Once the eggshell is broken, can you again stick it? No, it cannot be possible. So it is an example of irreversible change. Breaking of flower vase. Once the flower vase is broken, you cannot bring it back into the same position. It is also a irreversible change. Freezing of a milk. If you freeze the milk, it changes into solid, and on heating or on melting of ice, it again changes into its liquid form. So it comes under reversible change. Iron handkerchief to wrinkled handkerchief. Suppose you are having a handkerchief, once you wrinkled it, and can you bring back into the same position? Yes, we can bring it back into the same position by again ironing it. So it is an example of reversible change. Steam to water. Just now we have seen in this diagram, water changes into water vapor, and water vapor on condensing again change into water. So this can be example of a reversible change. A fabric cut into small pieces. So just we were studying in the irreversible change that a piece of cloth is an example of irreversible change. Molten butter to solid butter. Yes, solid butter can be changed into molten butter by melting it, and molten butter can be changed into solid butter by heating it. Duff to chapatis. When you have seen your mama cook chapatis, so she used to cook chapati from the duff. Can this chapati again be converted into duff? No. Prepared chapatis cannot be again converted into duff. So this example is of a irreversible change. Now we will see another type of exam change on this chapter, that is a physical change. See, what is the meaning of physical? Physical means a physical condition of a substance, that the state of a substance. What are the three states of the matter we have studied? There are the three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. They are the three states of the matter: solid, states and gas. So a change in the physical form of a substance and in which no new substance are formed, then such type of change are called the physical change. A change in which only the physical form of the substance is changed and in no new substance are formed, then such type of changes are called the physical changes. Example: mixing of salt in water. So see, salt completely get mixed in water, it changes into liquid form, and again on heating it again come into the solid form. So this is called a physical change. Or other example, best example, water change into ice. Water change into ice. So see, water is converted into ice, that is, water is in liquid state and ice is in solid state. Water is in liquid state and ice is in solid state, but the compound remains the same, that is water. So only the physical states changes, but there is a no change in the compounds. Such type of changes in which only the physical state of a substance is changed and no new substance are formed, then this type of change are called as a physical change. In physical change only the substance undergo a change in the form, such as physical state, shape and size. Only the shape, size and physical state of a substance is changed and there is a no new substance formed in this change. all reversible change as well as some irreversible change can also be classified as the physical change. All reversible changes as well as the some irreversible changes can be classified as the physical changes.